What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of what I'm gonna start calling Inexperienced, where I'm building a motor in my garage with zero experience of knowing how to rebuild a motor. And today we are prepping this, getting it ready to paint, and painting it so that we can start building it and build around it without having to worry about trying to paint it and make it look pretty later. I've been waiting forever for this paint to get here. I ordered it next day shipping. It came in almost exactly a week. Dang. Next day, so on and so forth till you get to wherever. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. And one more thing before we get moving on to this. If we get to 5,000 subscribers by the time I'm done building this motor, then we're driving this across the country and going to Moab, Utah. And who knows, maybe if we can beat 5,000 and get up somewhere higher, we'll get several off-road parks on the way. I don't know, just saying. It's up to you guys. All right, y'all. Alright, we're gonna squat down here. So I went on Walmart.com and got me this gas mask. It was like 25 bucks. Came with some dust filters and some chemical filters. So I guess I'm good here cleaning this block. And while in an apocalypse. Anyways, we're gonna clean up this here block and hopefully not die. But also, I got to go find another place to surface the rotor because I did it too quick and it's too smooth. Yes, O'Reilly's did it for free, but their machine only had one speed apparently, and that was super slow. So if your O'Reilly's has a machine that can go fast, then you can probably get it rough enough to surface this, but I'm gonna have to find another place to get it surfaced. And anyways, let's get to taping these off and grinding up the surface. So let's go.
got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares.
Alright guys, check this out. I went to Walmart to pick up a table. I thought it was gonna be like 30 bucks. No, this bad boy was 60. It's a plastic table. Like, come on now. So pretty much I got this so I can do some actual like assembly of the motor and cleaning some things and whatnot on this table without buying like a full-on workbench, because let's be real, I don't want to have to move a workbench. I am also trying to move, trying to buy a house. I actually rent this place. So let me go ahead and get this bad boy unfolded and let's see how good this is. How good it's gonna, how good, Let's get this guy put up, set up. Man. Alright y'all, so this is, here, let me turn this around, the front timing cover on the motor. As you can see, this side is the oily side. This side was leaking. This side, not so much, which this is the side that had more oil on it on the block. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy cleaned up. We're gonna spray it down with some of the green something, whatever it's called, simple green, and start scrubbing it. All right, today we're gonna be reading chapter 23 verses 27. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are like whitewashed tombs, beautiful on the outside, but filled on the inside with dead people's bones and all sorts of impurities. When you hang out with people, just because they look good, well put together, and nice on the outside, just like this motor, how it looks clean, even though it's not built. Anyways, just because it looks nice on the outside does not mean it's good. This could be a piece of junk motor, just like people in your life. Just because they look good doesn't mean they're a good person. Look out for who you hang out with and look on the inside. Stay in your Bible.
That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me.
Cleaned up for the most part, and still a little dirty. We gotta get some of this just random nooks and crannies cleaned up. But we're gonna do that probably off camera. Get it spray painted, and then we're gonna get the block spray painted, and then we're gonna get PI heads, cams, throw it back together. We're gonna be doing stock internals as far as the lower end. We're just gonna get new pistons, piston heads, like the actual piston, not the rod, new rings and whatnot. We're gonna use the rods that came out of it and the crankshaft that came out of it, depending on how that looks. Alrighty guys, so I already know I'm gonna find it once I'm done painting, but I lost my masking tape. I don't know where it went, so we're just gonna paint around this and the bottom of the motor. I don't know where it went, but today we are getting to use the chemical set of filters because it is like midnight, and while I'm time-lapsing us painting this, I'm going to be jamming out some music, and I don't want the neighbors to get all mad because I live in a neighborhood with an HOA, which hopefully won't have to soon. So let's go ahead and get these filters changed out.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end.
I think it looks incredible. You gotta tell me what you think down below. Valve cover's a little rough around the edges. I didn't clean all the nooks and crannies, but that's not that big of a deal. It's aluminum, it's not gonna rust like the iron block will. And yes, it's not that big a deal if the block rusts, but I just want this thing to look good. I do apologize. In the short I put out, we were gonna be getting the heads, didn't get around to it, and this in its own pretty good. decent amount of time on a video. So we're going to make part 3 of Inexperienced, getting the heads. We're going to be going to the salvage yard, and you're going to get to see the whole thing about us pulling those heads, getting them cleaned up and whatnot, and torn apart. So please leave a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.